Oh, I've got the sweetest kitty today. His energetic mood changes from time to time, but there's a lot of energy moving through this one. And it's probably important that we remember as human beings how much energy is being directed our way. I guess there was a great yogi once, he talked about some people were 5 watt people, perhaps referring to light bulbs. Some people were 5 watt people, and some people were million-watt people. In other words, everybody has the same access to a virtually unlimited supply of these great energies, but we all have our individual nervous systems, don't we? We all have what we all have in common is a brain and a nervous system. That's obvious and it's true. So we all have the same nervous system, but if we all have the same brain and nervous system, how come they operate so differently? How come the experience of one person's life is so radically different than another person's life? Well, I guess it just sort of depends on how we use our own brain and nervous system, or how others have used it, how it's been shaped, how much great energy it can allow, and then what we do with it. Because we're all shaping it into something. Love, we might say, is energy shaped into its highest possible expression. And I guess we might say that fear is great energy twisted or distorted into its worst possible expression. But be that as it may, our nervous systems are always doing this. And one of the great benefits of meditation is that over time, consistently, it will heal and redeem, I guess you might say, our own nervous systems. If our nervous systems are translating energy poorly, if we're turning what could be love and light and bliss and truth into fear and dread and worry and suffering, then meditation will heal that over time. And yet our emotional life is very much like an iceberg. There's so much below the surface than there is at the top. So it's probably not unusual for each and every one of us to have great, how shall we say, subterranean caverns of blocked or hidden or repressed emotions. And if they're unconscious or subconscious, how do you fix that? How do you fix what you don't even know is there? How do you fix what you can't access? That's a good question. Well, that's why we have meditation and prayer. Meditation and prayer, spiritual practice, contemplation. These are the great tools that we use that enable healing to come to the greater depths of our being. Now, sometimes when healing does come, it comes in a way that it doesn't look like healing because we found some ancient pocket or landmine of repressed or distorted emotion. When it surfaces, it looks really messy. It looks traumatic sometimes. It looks like the worst thing ever, or it's gone to hell in a handbasket. And yet we've all been through these things, and we know that through more and more practice, when those times arise, when we do step on landmines of ancient, repressed, or distorted emotions, that we can ride out the storm. And then these great energies will no longer be used to our disadvantage. They'll be redeemed, and they will express as light and love and wisdom and harmonious action in the world. So there. Have a beautiful day. May your energies be redeemed and healed. We'll see you tomorrow.